Third time's a charm. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zach with Zacks Books, and welcome to a daily reading vlog. Today I'm going to be reading The Angel Maker by Alex North. So this book was just released a few days ago, or by the time this gets posted, a few days ago. I have read both books by Alex North that have come out so far. And I want to say it is The Shadows and The Whisper Man. The Whisper Man had potential, and I feel like it kind of fell a little flat. It was kind of like a meh book. The Shadows, no idea what the hell happened in that book. It was honestly like a 2 or 3 star. It was not good at all. So I want to give people chances. And honestly, this is Alex North's, I'm going to say, potential last chance for me. I don't know much about this book. I think the funny thing is, I told Danielle that like in the for section, he put for Lynn and Zach. I jokingly feel like he did that for me because I poorly am reviewing his books, so it's just something that makes me feel better about myself. But yeah, I don't know anything about this book. I guess I'll just read the little blurb up here. It's about the mysteries of fate, the unbreakable bond of siblings, and a notorious serial killer who is said to know the future. Sounds promising, but I've said that before about Alex North. The cool thing about this is I got sent the ARC a while ago. Obviously, the hardcover is out now, so I have an ARC copy. But with that ARC, I actually got sent weird little trinkets to go with the stuff. So it's like, after this chapter, open this. After this chapter, open this. So it's kind of fun, a little play along thing. I don't know, it sounds weird.
And you're gonna do it within the vlog.
And I'm going to do it within the vlog. So when I get to each of these little sections, I'll probably have a little break. Obviously, I'll probably have a break between chapter 17 and 47. But after each one, I'll probably stop and be like, all right, time to open up this thing. Or, all right, time to open up this guy. I'm hoping to get this done before I have bowling tonight. So before tomorrow morning. It's about midday here on Thursday.
It's less than 4 hours.
It's a less than 4 hour audiobook. I'll probably get it done way before bowling. If not, you might see some bowling clips. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to get this started. Danielle's got some videos to edit. And if you've read this book, let me know your thoughts down below. Also down below is Danielle's channel. Subscribe, the podcast, and all that kind of stuff. Without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get reading. His entire family in the middle of the night. And basically we're following the people who move in after that. And George, who's the father, or the dad, the father and dad, same thing, is the person who bought the house. And all right, we are past chapter 12, which means I get to open the first envelope thingamajig. So we are following a woman, I believe her name was Katie. Yes, Katie. And basically this book starts out with her talking to her boyfriend, Sam. They're in high school or something like that, about to graduate, or they're seniors. Her brother is kind of an odd kid. And basically she's always told, you got to watch out for your brother and this and that. And one night she decides not to. And that same night, a serial killer attacks her brother and basically gashes his face. Years later, we pick up from the story again, and she's still guilted by it. Her husband now, Sam, same guy, so kind of a douche. I'm not liking the Sam guy at all. He's kind of a douche. Problem I'm having is he's jumping around a lot, which is issues I've had in the past with Alex North. Is he just jumps around a little too much in terms of one chapter is this person, then it's this person, then the next one we're back with this person, then there's another random person. So it's kind of jumping around a bit. There's a chapter where you go back in time and then you're back to the present, and it's not announced. That's one of the biggest issues I think I've had with him so far, is he'll write stuff, doesn't say if it's the past or it's the present. You kind of have to guesstimate based off of the person talking and what's going on. And so that's already kind of being an annoyance for me so far. But besides that, it is seeming like a pretty solid story. And now I get to open this little envelope. I actually thought it was chapter 13, so I got halfway through 13, and I was like, oh, I got to go back. So we're going to crack this open. I have no idea what any of this has to do with anything. So, Laplace's Demon. It's like a little...
Tarot card?
Yeah.
Does that mean anything to the story to you?
I believe so. That just kind of happened with somebody that we were talking to a second ago.
Is it a spoiler?
No. So at the very beginning, I didn't tell you guys this. It came with a sheet of paper, and it's like, yeah, don't like open any of these or spoil anything with the plot of the book until its release day on the 28th. Anything after that, feel free. So that's why I feel fine doing this reading vlog and opening all this stuff and showing you what's inside. So, spoiler or not, doesn't matter. I mean, obviously, I don't want to spoil the book for you guys, but I was given this stuff, so I'm going to open it and vlog it for you. So if you don't want to see any of this stuff, then I guess just don't watch the video. I don't know. It says, Laplace's Demon. In 1814, French scholar Pierre-Simon Laplace put forth the theory of causal determinism based on scientific principles, later known as Laplace's Demon. According to determinism, if someone, the demon, knows the precise location and momentum of every atom in the universe, their past and future values for any given time can be known. That's kind of like the thing that's like the theme with this book is like, if you could go back to change something, would you? Or like, if you could change the future, knowing something, would you? Yeah, if you know the future, would you change something or something like that? That kind of seems to be like the running theme so far. So this card does have some significance to the plot. I mean, I'm excited to keep going with this. I really want to finish this book before Danielle has to go to work and all that stuff. So we're going to hop back into it. As of right now, I don't really have a rating just because it's still a little too soon. And yeah, we'll see you guys in a couple of chapters when I open the one for chapter 17. All right, made it to chapter 18, so I just finished chapter 17, so I can open this. Again, he's jumping around a lot. And we just read about some guy named Jack Locke. Yeah, Jack Locke, who is a serial killer. Had two sons, so I'm guessing one of the sons is the guy who killed or like slashed her Katie's brother's face. Christopher, I think his name was Chris. I don't know. I don't remember the killer's name, to be honest with you, because there's just so many names that are getting thrown around in the first little bit here. Again, kind of, that was my mailman, by the way. Again, kind of, jumping around a bit too much, but yeah, she just read a report about the guy and was like, oh, this is kind of weird. Her daughter, Sienna, keeps mentioning that the moon keeps coming and saying hello, and so I think that's like kind of creepy. But yeah, we'll see what this is. I have a guess as to what this might be. During one of the reports, they kept saying like, all the autopsy reports of like the bodies of like the people that Jack Locke killed were like stored away and like hidden. That's definitely not what this is. Never mind. Definitely not what this is. This is a giant newspaper article. Oh my. All right, well, I'm definitely not going to read all of this to you guys, but
that's cool.
The Dree Village Bulletin from Tuesday, February 28th, 2023. The Despicable History of Jack Locke. Oh, so this is literally what she just read.
Okay, well then now you're seeing the hard copy.
The hard copy's in the book.
Okay.
Most of this is literally what she had just read. Okay, so there's nothing like...
Maybe there's something hidden.
Well, yeah, I didn't sign up for me
But you don't have time to do that.
I didn't sign up for me trying to solve this stupid case. I need them to figure it out. Yeah, so this looks pretty much just kind of like what was read in the book with the article that she was looking at online. But, I mean, it's a cool little thing to have, I guess. I have no idea where the hell I'd even put this. Probably just fold it up and put it right back in the book. But,
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what to think of the book so far. So far, I'm not going to say I've been heavily, like, disappointed, but it's kind of already starting to go the way of an Alex North book. The past two have been.
You need to be more open-minded.
Well, and I am being more open with this book. There are good parts in this book. There are good things that have come from this book so far. It's just, there are parts where he just keeps kind of reverting back to like, yeah, let's just jump around to all these different things as opposed to like one coherent story. Like, I honestly, and don't like think I'm not paying attention. I'm paying attention. And literally all of a sudden she just wanted to look up some dude named Jack Locke. Where did this guy come from? I like honestly don't remember this being brought up at all by anybody. So unless I missed it in a previous chapter, which I don't think I did, I don't even know why she had to look this dude up. So there's just too many names being thrown around. And it's not like it's a book like The Stand where it's like 7,000 pages. It's only like a 300-page book. Like, you don't need that many names going around your book right now, dude. So yeah, we'll see where it goes. The next thing I get to open is all the way like near the very end of the book, chapter 47. So it's kind of obnoxious, but whatever. At least they sent me some stuff. Whatever. So yeah, Danielle and I are probably going to take a nap because we're both kind of tired right now. And then we'll probably finish, or well, read a little bit longer and then see where we're at. Might not actually finish this today. Might be in the morning. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, see you in the next clip. All right, I'm on page 195 of Angel Maker. The problem that is occurring is, like I said in the last clip, I think it was the last clip, it could have been the first one. The problem that I think we're running into is he's trying to write too many perspectives, and that's why there's so many chapters, is because we're following Chris and Jason, Josh, James, whatever his boyfriend's name is, or husband. Then we're following Katie. Then we're following a detective, and then we're following we had a chapter where we followed somebody named Leland, who I guess is meeting up with Chris to get the book that his father wrote about like the future. He was the Angel Maker, the serial killer guy. And then we get like past Katie, and then we get past, Leland. Like, we're getting all these perspectives in this short of a book, and it's just making it a little bit harder to follow through with it because there's just so much going on in so little amount of pages. I honestly have had to stop doing simultaneous stuff with the book, and have had to literally listen and read at the same time. Typically I'm able to read and play a game or something like that, but I literally can't with this book. It's becoming a struggle. So I'm literally having to sit and follow along with the book, and I don't usually ever have to do that. So I'm following along better, and it's, kind of making better sense, but there's just way too many perspectives that we're getting thrown at here. And I think that's going to be the problem I'm going to have with the book. Other than that, it's been a pretty solid story. So far, we've gotten to the point where, like I said, Chris, and I think his boyfriend's name is Josh. I don't remember 100%. I'm sure I'll probably get it in the next chapter, or whenever it's their turn to sit down and talk again. They're going to meet up with Leland, who's the Angel Maker's son. The Angel Maker being that guy with the newspaper report that I mentioned earlier. And he's trying to get his book because he wrote this book, or this journal, with the future written on it, with all these deaths and all this stuff. And so that's why Chris isn't wanting Katie to get involved. Obviously Katie and Chris are the siblings. Katie's still just fed up with Sam, and I don't blame her. This guy's kind of being a douche. And Selena is just an adorable child. So, but yeah, so we're gonna probably keep going a little bit further today. Danielle is getting ready to go to work now. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping to try and finish it. I only got about an hour and a half left, but I don't know. I got bowling tonight, and we'll see what happens. Yeah. Hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. If you are, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next clip. All right. I'm on chapter 33 now of the Angel Maker, and I'm not solely hating it. It's now that I've like figured out like what the heck Alex North is doing with like changing, I would say, perspectives. It's now the next morning after bowling and stuff like that. I was just too tired. I took a nap when Danielle left for work, so I ended up not finishing the book last night, but I am reading it now in the morning. I'm up to chapter 33, like I said. Now that I'm understanding the whole writing point where he's changing perspectives, basically every chapter, as annoying as it is, it's, whatever. Pretty much the person who cut at her brother's face back then, Michael Hyde, I think his name was, Katie went to go and like confront him and go to his house and stuff like that, and a huge accident happened, and police are now there looking at stuff, and Michael Hyde's like father's like, oh, they did something to my boy and this and that, and so pretty interesting stuff going on now in the book. Kind of turning more onto it, not really hating it as much before, because like I said, now I figured out what the plot, what they're like going after here with his writing. So we're gonna keep going with this. I'm gonna have one more update before the end. It's probably gonna be when I open the other envelope, because I got to get the chapter 47, which that could be the end of the book. I don't know. If it is, then I'll probably have one more update before then. If not, that'll probably be me opening the envelope. Don't know yet. I don't know where 47 is. I haven't really looked yet. So, but we're going to keep going. We'll see you in the next update. All right. I just finished chapter 47. I said I was going to have another update, but I didn't. It honestly has just been kind of going pretty smooth for the time being. If this is going to have a very major spoiler for the book, you might not see what's inside of it, so sorry in advance. But otherwise, I am actually liking this book now, and it's unfortunate because that means I'm going to have to give him a fourth chance. But we'll see how it ends. So yeah, we're going to open this now. If you don't see what's inside, that means it was a spoiler. So we'll see what's inside. At least I will.
The suspense. Is that matches?
That's so cool. It came with a bunch of matches and it says Angel Maker on it.
Oh, that's cute.
So I guess it's not really a major spoiler now.
Does that make sense for the chapter you just finished?
No.
Okay, well, the cover of the book has a match on it.
Well, yeah, but that is evidence with like the story like earlier on in the book. Not right now, because right now it was not a match. It was,
Do you have left in the book?
7 minutes, so I'm going to finish the book. Okay, so, yes, box of matches. I've got 7 minutes left. I guess they're getting ready for work soon, so I'm going to finish this book, give you my final thoughts, and we're going to go from there. So we'll see you in
The outro.
The last clip. All right, so I just finished The Angel Maker by Alex North, and I am going to say I'm going to need to do a little bit of some research for this last bit of the book, because a lot of names got thrown out at the very end, like a lot. I'm pretty sure I understood how it ended and like what happened and what the plot twist is, but like I said, there's so many names that got thrown out in the last little bit that it kind of just got a little confusing. So I am going to probably settle on... I think I'm going to settle on 4 stars for right now. I think I'm going to give Alex North another chance.
This is your favorite of the 3?
Oh, 1,000%. But he's on thin ice, I'll say that much. But yeah, I would definitely say this is my favorite out of the 3. It was a really solid story. I like the matches I got. I've got really no major need for them, but it's a nice little cool decor piece that I got, so... I'm going to settle on 4 stars. Again, I got to do some research to figure out what happened there at the end, because a lot of names were thrown out at you. So, but yeah, there you have The Angel Maker. Really good book. I don't know what else to say other than if you like the video, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to Danielle's channel. If you read this book, let me know your thoughts. Spoiler free, of course, down in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Later.